A very good evening to all of you. It's a great pleasure to welcome you all to the IEEE Hobnobbers, today's glamorous evening organized by the IEEE Student Branch of Sri Lanka Technological Campus. IEEE Hobnobbers is collaborated by IEEE Student Branch of Kelaniya, IEEE Student Branch of 𝙎𝙪𝙪𝙙𝙪, IEEE Student Branch of Vocational Technology, and also IEEE Student Branch of Sri Lanka Technological Campus. Today, we have organized this event under the theme Brand Yourself with Peter D. Almeida. Today, we have a special guest, a special iconic character, a role model, Mr. Peter D. Almeida. We all know him as Mr. 𝙎𝙪𝙪𝙙𝙪 in Copio. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's brand ourselves with Peter D. Almeida. First of all, I would like to invite Ravisha Tatsalni to welcome you all. Over to you, Ravisha.
Thank you very much, Niranjana. Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, Ravisha.
Thank you. Good evening, all of you. I'm Ravisha Tatsani, representing the organizing committee of Brand Yourself with Peter D. Almeida, an IEEE Day 2021 session organized by the IEEE Student Branch of Sri Lanka Technological Campus. First and foremost, I would like to welcome you all to witness this spectacular evening and might want to leave a note of much appreciated. On behalf of the IEEE Student Branch of Sri Lanka Technological Campus, I welcome our guest speaker today, Mr. Peter D. Almeida, who was the former CEO of Millennium IT, former CEO of Enable, and a well-known actor of the teledrama Copio. We are grateful to him for accepting our invitation and becoming the guest speaker of today's event. Other than that, I would like to welcome all the fellow IEEEians from Sri Lanka Technological Campus, University of 𝙎𝙪𝙪𝙙𝙪, University of Kelaniya, University of Vocational Training, and all the IEEE members. And now, not wasting much time, I once again officially welcome each and every one of you present here. We hope that this session will let you to develop your brand within you. With this, let's begin the scheduled event of today. Thank you. Over to you, Niranjana.
Yes, thank you so much, Ravisha, for that wonderful welcome. So now the most awaited moment has come. Who is Mr. Peter D. Almeida? No need more introduction, no need more captions, because we all know who is Mr. 𝙎𝙪𝙪𝙪𝙪 in Copio. A wonderful character who gave us wonderful experience with curiosity. But inside him, we all know there should be a role model. He's the former CEO of Millennium IT, former CEO of Noble, and also a role model himself. So, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Mr. Peter D. Almeida. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much, Niranjana and Ravisha. And thank you. It's a pleasure to be with you this evening to talking to university students about this idea of personal branding. Now, let me start off by telling you straight away that although you have this topic, I do not believe in the idea of personal branding. I think it's dangerous. It's vain. There's vanity. It is empty. It is not really worthwhile, and it places an unnecessary emphasis on you. Tamun ගැන ලොකු මේ focus එකක් දෙනවා මේ personal branding කියන දේ. How did this all start? It started in 1997 by this person, is a famous writer, marketer and all that, Tom Peters. Now, that's when it started, only 22 years ago or 24 years ago. Nothing, it was not there before. So I want to start by saying I do not believe it. I don't think you should practice it. It's harmful. It makes you feel very important about yourself. And finally, it will do very little good for you. Now, දැන් ඔයගොල්ලෝ කලබල වෙනවා ඇති මේ අකා මොකද්ද මේ කියන්නේ now I mean අපිට lecture එක දෙන්න කිව්වා personal branding ගැන but he is now saying a personal branding is useless, don't practice it, and I'll tell you why, and I'll tell you what you can do instead of trying to build a personal brand. Okay, so where does this branding come from? Where does the word branding come from? Branding comes those days, you know, මිනිස්සුන්ට තිබුණේ මේ ගවයෝ cattle, big cattle farms, you know, in other countries, Europe and America and all that. And in Sri Lanka also, they used to put මොකක්ද කියලා කියන්නේ? Hangwadu gano, no? You say that, am I correct? Is that correct word? You brand Hangwadu. Hari ne respond karana kawuda hari. Prashna so brand. So now wow gawe harakek neme to start with. So a definition ka pawichi karana na, if you are talking about Hangwadu gana mokada thamugen Hangwadu gagan. So you see, if you take the old definition where the word comes from, branding cattle, to show this belongs to me, not to tell the cattle who self-brand karanne, personal brand, aitikara brand kar, right? So you're owning that, okay? Now, just a minute, I'll just. So now, then later it evolved, branding evolved to brand as an object. So the American Association for Marketing says it's a name, design, symbol, identity to sell goods. Bande vikuna. It's a unique. It's an object. Now, are you an object? Are you selling yourself? Pawa vikuna no. Bande if you want to sell yourself as an object, then you can think about branding. So that branding where they use the brand as an object. For example, it describes an object. Mint with a hole. Polo, ne? The mint with a hole. It's actually a mint with a hole in the middle. It describes the brand. That's a second definition. Evolution. Then they used brand from feature, gunanga, qualities, from that to perception. Create a perception. Perception. We get an idea about it. For example, now Enable, the company I started, why did the name Enable come? It came because we were going to enable technology, ENABLE, enable technology for business benefit. So we said we wanted the people to perceive us not as an IT company. We said connect people and things. Connect people and things, because Internet of Things was coming. Connect people and things with insights, with data and insights, for a more efficient and intelligent world. That we created a purpose. What is our purpose? So that was different. So that's another evolution of branding. So some companies branded their product not with product features, but as a perception. And finally, more recently, they talk about a brand as an experience. Singapore Airlines. So they say Singapore Airlines, a great way to fly. Very good aircraft, very good, we come on time, no accidents. No. Now that's an airline. So they are talking about it as an experience. Singapore Airlines, a great way to fly. So that was the evolution of brands. Now, when it comes to you, what are you? First and foremost, do you have a purpose? What a paramarthyak thing. And second, very important, what are your values? What are your values? But more than both of that, what are your capabilities? And for whom are these capabilities worth? Is it for your family? Is it for your university lecturer? Is it for your employer? Is it for the team? For what? So now we are coming to the idea, who is the person who is going to, from whom you are providing value? Am I valuable as a person? So if you take my example, I never thought of myself as a brand. Then I said, I don't have pictures of myself. to go to a studio and ලස්සනට මෙහෙම hina වෙලා එහෙම නෑ. LinkedIn කියලා බලන්න මගේ පින්තූරයක් නෑ. මම මොකක්වත් අප්ඩේට් කරලත් නෑ. Facebook උත් එහෙම. Instagram උත් follow කරන මොකක්වත් නෑ. පින්තූරයක්වත් නෑ. So but then අද මට කතා කරන්නේ ඔයගොල්ලන්ට ඇවිල්ලා කතා කරන්න. நீங்க invite பண்ணீங்க தான் உங்களோட கலைக்கிறது. For those who are speaking Tamil, I just want to make sure that they also feel their part. This is anything an invite பண்ணீங்க. Why did you all invite? Not because I'm going and posting pictures and calling myself as a brand. You saw some value. මොකක් හරි හිතන්න ඇති මෙයාට මොකක් හරි දෙයක් අපිත් එක්ක බෙදා ගන්න පුළුවන්. So why am I taking time to talk to you? What do I get from this? I don't get paid. I don't get publicity. I don't need it. Because I feel I can maybe with my experience add some value to you. එතකොට මගේ මොකද්ද තියෙන්නේ? මගේ අත්දැකීම, මගේ දැනුම පොඩ්ඩක් ඕගොල්ලොත් එක්ක බෙදා ගන්න. එතකොට ඒකේ ඕගොල්ලෝ දකිනවා මගේ වටිනාකම. මම නෙමෙයි ඔක කියලා හැමතැනම කියන්නේ. දැන් මේ කතාවට පස්සේ after this talk you might say useless. මොකක්වත් වැදගත් දෙයක් කිව්වේ නෑ. That's a different matter. But maybe you might say something useful. So that is what my so-called brand is. I don't have to go and brand myself. So I have something that I've collected over the years that I think is valuable to somebody. And I'm ready to share it. So brand කිව්වම personal brand කියන me, මම ගැන කියන්න ඕනේ, මම ගැන දාන්න ඕනේ, පින්තූර දාන්න ඕනේ, මම ගැන ලොකු ප්‍රොෆයිල් එකක් හදන්න ඕනේ, ඒක බීම විදිහට විකුණන්න ඕනේ, එහෙම කරන්න ඕනේ, මෙහෙම කරන්න ඕනේ. ඒක නෙමෙයි. So what qualities do you have? ඔයාලඟ මොනවාද තියෙන්නේ ගුණාංග වගේ හැකියාව, නිපුණතාවය? What are these capabilities that you have that is valuable for someone? Either because you can contribute an idea to a team, you can contribute some sport, you can contribute some acting, or you can contribute to a job, to a company. So the first thing as university students, you all must think about is what are the qualities that I am or capabilities that I'm building to be of value to someone. ඒක නැතුව බොරු show එකක් හදනවා නම්, if you are creating a show, you know, because all these marketing people have come and talked about branding on my brand. Very soon people will see make ඇතුලේ මුකුත් නැහැ, මේක හිස් බොල්. Now, when people come to an interview to my office, I don't look at their LinkedIn and all that. Never. I ask them, I am the last person to interview them as the CEO. I interview everybody, even a young university student joining as an intern. I will talk to him or her. Why? Because, just a minute. Because, you see, I want them to feel important. I say, I'm joining the company. The CEO spoke to me. Because I want them to believe that, you know, you are important for us. Otherwise, we want... so I just want them to feel that. Then what do I ask them? Certificates what බලන්නේ නැහැ. මොකද ඒ interviews ඔක්කොම අනිත් අය කරලා තියෙන්නේ. Technical, it is easy, can you do the technical qualities, you know. I want to see what else has this person got. So I asked them about schools. ඉස්කෝලේ මොනවද කරේ? நீங்க ස්කූල්ல என்ன செய்றீங்க? Then they'll state, some people say, මම මෙහෙම ගියා, St. Joseph ගියා. And I A-level. I said, don't talk about A-level. When මොකද්ද කරේ? Primary, middle school, upper school. Did you do anything else? Then only I understand. I said, this fellow has done something more than කටපාඩම් කරලා උත්තර ලියන්න විභාගෙ. Then we see, he has played cricket, he has played chess, he was in the organizing, he was in the road Interact Club, he organized events, he organized a campaign, he organized a social project, helping some infant or orphanage or old home. The qualities and capabilities. So that is what you should focus on, not this stupid idea of branding. What are you going to, who are you? What is the real person that you are? So what did I have? Then mama ඔයගොල්ලෝ දන්නවා මගේ ඉන්ටර්වියුස් දැකලා තියෙනවා නම් I මගේ A levels අසමත් වුණා. ඇයි අසමත් වුනේ? මම පාඩම් කරන්න බැරි When I got into the A levels, I was very interested in the subjects that they were teaching. Physics, some of you had done IEEE physics. So physics, I was asked questions about quantum physics. Max Planck, Niels Bohr, subject. The master Peter comes over Pandit Prashnahala, sure I fail when, and exactly like he said, I failed because I gave up. I gave up not that I failed. I stopped studying for my A levels. Because I thought, no, I am not interested in this. But today, I understand science. And I can talk to some of the best students who have gone to Morotua, SLIIT, and on science topic. And I ran a technology company. I don't have a degree in technology. And I don't have a degree in business management or marketing or anything. So what did I have? I had some good luck, sure. But what else? Luck in the So I had curiosity, kutuhale, to find out something. I started as a bank clerk, but I learned about banking. But I was involved in the trade union movement. I said I'll talk for about 20 minutes. Okay, 12 minutes, another 8 minutes, 20, 25 minutes. Then you all can ask questions. So, curiosity, kutuhale. Then with the internet and all that, I say you all can find out anything. We didn't have any of that now. We have to buy books. So, you have curiosity. So, even your subjects don't only do what they teach you at SLTC. Subject how do I use this? How is this particular technology I learned? How is it used in the world? Type it, not just type. How is resistance used? What are the uses or what is the purpose in understanding a voltage? Just type. You will get a whole lot of answers. Electromagnetism. What is electromagnetism? You have enough videos to tell you more than what the lecturer can teach you. So, then second thing that our school teach system does not provide. Problem solving. You see? They don't teach you that. Now, we had some top students coming for we had a data science practice. So, we wanted statistics. So, some batch top 3 people came. We didn't hire a single one. Batch top. From one university, I won't tell you what university. Why? Regression pavichi karanna kiwwa ekalo hondata pavichi karana. Habai prashnayak dunnot they don't know. When they look at a problem, they don't think, I have to use regression to solve this problem. They don't understand. The school doesn't teach you. And also to solve problems, you must be able to fail. Asamath wenna one. Ape iskole fail kiyanne maha kappa karapu medak ne ammalat bannawa blagada teachers ayyo meyaka mokakkad danne panthi pitipase gila indagani. Fail kiyanne I know prashna 10 5ක් fail නෙමෙයි. I know 5 answers. I'll find out the other 5 later. Even 2. 10 questions, I know 2. I know 2 answers. Great. Let's help him to find the other 8 answers. So if you are frightened of failing, how can you solve problems? You'll be frightened. Ayyo, if I fail. So you are nervous. So even if you're solving a damn mathematical question, you are nervous. So that's why they say, is he thinking? Is he addressing the answer? To go from one step to the other. Then he'll break some point. Then you help him to fix that. That's not a school university. What are the problems you all are getting together and solving? Every class do they say, now let's solve a problem. Okay, we learned this. I'm going to give you a problem. Break into groups. Organize yourself. I want you to find a solution to this problem and give a small problem to use the science or the theory that you learned that day or that week. Or better, if you get the masters combined, physics, chemistry, biology. They get together and give you a problem and say, use physics, chemistry, and biology to see how you can find solutions to this problem. Even better. So that is what at university you all must be thinking of. How do I solve problems? Parents that is very patui, very narrow. I want to be a doctor, I want to be an engineer, electrical engineer. Okay, you can be an engineer, but better to ask, what problem will you be solving? Solve. That's more exciting. No? Then I say, I want to solve problems in health, South care. Then you don't have to be a doctor. You can do other things to solve problems in health. You can be a data scientist. You can be a midwife. You can be a nurse. You can be a psychologist. You can be a counselor. You can do 3D printing. What can't you do? But in health, I'm solving problems and you don't have to be a doctor. Same with agriculture, environment, anything. So my point is, forget about this stupid idea of personal branding. Because you will have a brand and people will see through. But if you really have some skills, you must be able to show somebody. Value a pen unknown. කතා කර කර ඉන්න නෙමෙයි තිය අනිත් පිනට තේරෙන්න ඕනේ වාට ඒ වටිනාකමක් ඒ ක්වොලිටි එක තියෙනවා වගේ. ඒක අංගගෙන ඉන්න එක නෙමෙයි අපි කියන්නේ. Then storytelling. That's the third quality. I can tell a story. මට කියලා මං ගැන නෙමෙයි. ඉන්ටර්විව් එකට ගියාම මට මොකක් හරි දෙයක් කියන්න පුළුවන්. මම මෙහෙම දෙයක් කරා. දැන් මේ රස්සාවට මම ඇප්ලයි කළේ. මම මට කියන්න පුළුවන් why I think I can do this job. Or why I think you should hire me. And this is what I can bring to your company or to a team. ප්‍රශ්න විසඳන අපි කියමුකෝ ඔයගොල්ලෝ ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් හදනවා. Then මචං මට මේ ඒරියා එක මම කරා. But you have to be able to tell the කටාගෙන ඉන්නවා නම් කවුරුත් දන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක වෙනම that's a different matter. Sometimes at interviews our people can't tell a story about themselves. ඒක branding නෙමෙයි. තමුන් ගැන මොකක් හරි කියන්න පිළියට කියන්න එපා. You have to be able to tell them, this is what I can do, this is what I'm interested in, this is why I want to. I'll give you an example of a guy, no personal branding, nothing. He was what's the time? He was a call center agent, 19 minutes, call center agent at e-channeling. When I started Enable, I mean, we had started, and maybe 1 year later or 1.5 years later, we had started this technology called virtualization. This fellow was very interested. No degree, nothing. A-level tibbada manda. Call center agent. Padiya Palos. He came, he said, I want this job. I'll join for 10,000. Then Morotua Vishwavidyalaya ayagilla ahatta panda. Morotua. Come on, it's okay to, but that's not the point. Your first job is not about your money. It's not about your salary. That's not your first job. Your first job is to go to a company and learn something. So this fellow is ready to come and work for 10,000 rupees. But our company is Api Surakana company. So we said, what? But he was interested in that technology. So he told us that he's keen on this. So we hired him. No certificate, nothing. Degree, sure, 100%. Next year, he went to 50,000. Next year, went to 100,000. Next year, went to 150. Within 4 years, he was drawing a salary of 250,000. Today, he must be earning about 350,000 rupees, maybe. But more than that, he specialized in this technology. And this virtualization technology is so important. You know what he does it? Anyway, I don't talk about that. Virtualization. So, and then he did an exam. We were working in this company called VMware. He did an exam. He was one of the first six in the world to qualify this exam. Asia, I think world. Facebook, but the company recognized his value because he had that capability to use that technology to solve problems of our big customers, banks, telco, SLT, Dialog, commercial bank, Sampad Bank. I mean, you know, all the top companies were using our technology, which he was implementing. And also he was training other young people who were joining under him. Now he leads a team. So what is his personal brand? Nothing. So my advice to you is forget personal brand. Instead, see How can you be of value to someone? What can I give? It's not about you. You don't exist alone in this world. You in a team, you in a family, you in an organization, you in a company, you in the community, you in a country, in the world. What are you contributing? What is your contribution? That is what makes your life meaningful. Not this bullshit about branding yourself. I'll stop there and ask questions. Api tawa tikak kata karමු. ප්‍රශ්න අහන්න.
So guys, if you have any questions to ask from Mr. Peter D. Almeida, you can switch on your mics and you can ask from sir.
Chat ticket done. You can put it on chat also.
Yes. No.
And any language, you can ask in Sinhalese or Tamil, or if Tamil, there are some words I don't understand, I'll ask someone to help me. But you can speak in any language that you're comfortable. And if you're talking about anything about yourself branding, please ask questions. Because only by asking questions, you will learn. So that's why I kept my speech short.
Yes, sir. There's a question in the chat.
Yes.
So the question is, sir, that has been sent it to me privately, sir.
Right. Good.
So the question is, sir, from schools and university periods, our teachers are teaching us to brand ourselves through LinkedIn, and every time they are forcing us to create a better LinkedIn account. And now in the lecture, you are saying that the LinkedIn account is not an important thing. So he's asking, sir, that why universities are creating those kinds of situations, like why should we create a LinkedIn account? And I think he's asking a question like that, sir.
Okay, I mean, I'm not, so don't get me wrong. I'm not saying don't have a LinkedIn account. I'm not saying that. But what are you going to say in the LinkedIn account? What is your experience? And whom are you creating value for? You see? I mean, I have nothing against. I'm not saying Danda Epa. That's not what I'm saying. So what are you going to say? What? You're just coming out of university. What are you going to say about yourself? And to whom? So if you have something worthwhile to say, say it. I don't have a problem with that. Mama kiyane eka loku prashnayak karaganna epa. Don't make that your priority. මේ ඔක්කොම මේ අලුත් දේවල් මිනිස්සුන්ගේ ඔළුවේ දාලා මන් දන්නේ යුනිවර්සිටි එකෙකුත් කියන මොනවා හරි මිනිස්සු රස්සාවක් හම්බෙයි ඉතින් රස්සාවට ගියාම එතන මොකක් හරි දෙයක් කරන්න බෑ. So again, I want to clarify that. I'm not saying don't. I'm not saying that. But right now, as university student, what is your priority? What are those qualities, that unique value that I want to build that becomes invaluable for a company? You must be a very important talent in that organ. Otherwise, they'll throw you out. No? The COVID kale ki dene kaskara. Nikang eliyata danawa. So you have to be a pivotal talent, ma'am. The වටිනාකම ගේනෝනේ සමාගම. කොම්පැනියට හරි කණ්ඩායමට හරි. ඉතින් ඒව ගැන උනන්දු වෙන්න. මොනවද මේ qualities ඒව හදන්න. ඉතින් පස්සේ දාන්න පුළුවන්. So my point is, don't worry too much about it. Focus on what are you good at, what do you want to build experience, build the capabilities, build curiosity. ඒක දාන්න බෑනේ, I'm curious. කියලා දාන්න පුළුවන්. සමහර දානවා මේ එක තැනකට copy කරලා දානවා. I am a curious problem solving, මනම් මේ වචන මම දන්නේ මම නම් ඕවා වැඩි ගණන් ගන්නෑ. පස්සේ මම අහනවා okay you're curious now ඊළඟ මම මොනවද ප්‍රශ්නයක් අහනවා. ඒකට එයාට උත්තරයක් නැහැ. පේනවනේ මේ බොරුවක් කරන්නේ.
And sir, the next question is, he's asking, can you give an idea about branding ourselves and creating our own skills? The question is like that.
No, I'm saying that's what I was just trying to say all this time. Do not brand yourself. Don't even think about that concept of branding. Look at what are the skills. I can't tell you what skills you must have. No. මට කියන්න බෑනේ ඔයා මේවා හදා මම කිව්වේ වැදගත් ස්කිල් එකක් කියන්න වැදගත් දෙකක් මම කිව්වා one is curiosity ඒක ස්කිල් එක හදාන්න ඕනේ කුතුහලය හදා ගන්න ඕනේ සමහරට කිසිම කුතුහලයක් නැහැ notes දුන්න මචං මට notes විසඳ පොඩි දීපන් කටපාඩම් කරලා උත්තරේ ලියුවා ඒ කියන්නේ උනන්දුවක් තියෙන්න ඕනේනේ subject එකක් ගැන ඒක තියනවාද කොහොමද ඒක පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ so that's a quality you have to have and like I said problem solving to solve a problem. You know, hard working. ඔක්කොම අමතක කරන්න. You have to work hard, no? ඔය ෆෝන් එකේ කුටු කාලා මුළු දවසම ඕකේ ඉන්නවා නම් scroll කර how can you concentrate on a problem? That's another big problem we are having on social media. හැම වෙලෙම මේ ෆෝන් එකේ ඉන්නේ දැන් මමත් වාසක උනාට Facebook එකේම නෑ but still I find I'm looking at a few I'm reading Guardian newspaper මම පස්සේ මොනවටද උච්චර ඒක වැදගත්ද මට වැදගත් දෙයක් නම් පොඩක් ඒකට වෙලා දෙන්න but the social media very distracting are you hard working මාංශල වැඩ කරනවද ඔච්චර මාංශේන first job එකේ ඕවා තමයි හදා ගන්න ඊට පස්සේ of course you learn then subject matter you know electricity electronics electrical whatever. But you know, there are people who do electronics degree, but they end up becoming CFOs. So your qualification does not determine your life, no. Wage ජීවිතය හැදෙන වගේ qualification certificate එක නෙමෙයි. දැන් MBBS කරපුවා කරනවා වෙන දේවල්. So don't think your qualification is your future and your life. No, not necessary. You can make that, but it's not necessary. So I can't tell you what skills you must develop, but these are the types of skills you need in an uncertain future. That's what companies will look for. Can you work in a team collaboration? So there are some questions on my chat. One is how can I know my value? Good question. You will not know, somebody else will have to see that value in you. එතකොට තමයි වඩ තේරෙන මටම කියන්න බෑනේ දැන් අද කතාව බලමු can I say that I say මට මේ value එකක් තියෙනවා අද කතාව පවත්තන්න I don't know no but I feel I have something that I can share that will be useful I feel that because I have something to share I know that but whether it's valuable to you that I don't know 50% might say valuable. I don't know. 90% might say today's talk was useless. I got no value from it. What can I do? Then I know that I am not valuable. But whatever company I worked for, I realized that I had that potential to solve a problem. Then I know now there's a problem. Then my other team members, then they show their value. By fixing a problem or creating some value for the company. You have to show the value. Then only the other person must see the value. Then only you know, I have some value today for this situation. Remember this, what you think is your value today may not be valuable tomorrow. Don't forget that. You are not living in your past. University one of the personal branding is what you have done, no? What about the future? Then මේ film process කරන මිනිහෙක් නම් lab එකේ. දැන් මොකද ඒක ඉවරයි? කවුද lab එකට එන්නේ ඔයාලට film process කරන්න? ඔක්කොම digital නේ. So your value is gone. So you have to constantly see whether am I bringing some value to somebody, to the organization. So then somebody, I will ask quickly, we'll go through. Sir, does GPA matter? I have 3 repeats last time. I personally don't think so. My short answer is, it doesn't matter. It's okay to have a good GPA. I'm not saying that. I will never hire a person because he had a 3.9 or whatever you call that GPA. I won't. ඒක ඉන්නම මම හය කරන්නේ. ඒක තිබ්බ කියලා පනිෂ් කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඒක මම බලනවා ISA. කටපාඩම් කළාද මෙයාට GPA එක හම්බුනේ. මොකක් හරි ඉගෙන ගත්ත දෙයක් ගැන මිනිහට සරල විදියට මට කියලා දෙන්න. So what does that mean, GPA? Grade point average. What? I mean, great. If you have it, good. But that alone will not get you anywhere. Unless you have to use that to create, like I said, to create value for someone. Okay, next one. So what is your motivation in life? I'll come to that later. So අපි ඉන්ටර්විව් එකකට ගිහින් අපේ දක්ෂතා හරියටම එයාලට පෙන්වන්නේ කොහොමද? අපි කරපු ඕන පොඩි ප්‍රොජෙක්ට් එකක් කිව්වට කමක් නැද්ද? Okay. එතන දෙපැත්තක් තියෙනවානේ. අර අපේ අවාසනාවට අර ඉන්ටර්විව් කරන මිනිස්සයාගේ මොකක් හරි තියෙන්න එපා මේවා ගැන උනන්දුවක්. සමහර වෙලාවට දැන් විශේෂයෙන් අලුත් යුනිවර්සිටි ගෙන අය ඒගොල්ලෝ වැඩි සැලකීමක් දෙන්නේ නැහැ. දැන් අපේ බලනවා මේ qualification මොකද particularly in a large company දහස් ගණන් මිනිස්සු apply කරනවා. එතකොට එක එක levels වලින් යන්නේ. ඉතින් first level එකේ මිනිහා ඒ යකා මොනවා හොයනවද කියලා අපි දන්නේ නැහැ. So sometimes you have to be lucky. He must be interested in you. මිනිහා බලලා මේ සමහර මිනිස්සු in the first 2-3 minutes they make up their mind. ඉතින් මම නම් මිනිත්තු 45 මිනිත්තු 15ක් 20 most of my interviews have found people පොඩ්ඩක් අමාරු වෙනකොට ඒගොල්ලෝ ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් කියන්න. ඉතින් ඒ වෙලාවට මම තීරණයක් ගත්තා මේ යකා කතා කරන්නේ කී සැරයක් මම එහෙම වෙනස් කරලා තියෙනවා මගේ අදහස. පොඩ්ඩක් chance එක දෙන්න ඕනේ මිනිහට පොඩ්ඩක් warm up වෙලා මිනිහට comfortable කරලා ඉතින් අපිට පොඩ්ඩක් මිනිහගේ මොකක් හරි ඉතින් ඒක ඒ ලක් එක තියෙන්නත් ඕනේ. But just talk about ඒක බලන්න ඒක project එක මේ බලන්න ඉන්ටර්විව් එකේ මොකක්ද ඒගොල්ලෝ හොයන්නේ කියලා පොඩ්ඩක් qualifications අපම පොඩ්ඩක් කියලා බලන්න but find out again curiosity. ඒ company ඉන්න කෙනෙක් නෝ අහලා බලන්න. company ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් කියවන්න. ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ බලන්න ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ මේ track record එක කොහොමද කියලා. මොනවද ඒගොල්ලෝ කරන්නේ? වාට ඒකට හරියට ඇනේ ගහන්න පුළුවන් නම් now see I know that you all are doing this. I'm very interested in this work that you are doing. එතකොට මම අපේ company ගැන පොඩ්ඩක් හොයලා බලලා තියෙනවා. And I'm very interested because you see last year I found that you all had grown this product portfolio. I like that. I'm very interested in learning about it. And by the way, interestingly, my project was something to do with that. So are you a team player? Yes. Yes, I think I am. I'll tell you why. Because you see, now we had a problem, we were organizing this IEEE talk. Peter the Almeida was coming. So, I had to give him a call. He said he's busy. But somehow I convinced him to come and, and then we spoke about a topic and whatever. You tell them the story. Mami eva kara. I got connect kara. You just do a project and mama me monari me pocket bawa. I think hondai. So yes, project kena kata definitely. හැබැයි සම්බන්ධයක් ඇති කරන්න කම්පැනි එකල හොයන දේ එක්ක සම්බන්ධ කරගන්න පුළුවන් නම් අර මේ what is your motivation in life සචිත්‍ර දිල්ෂාන් පොඩක් මතක් කරන්න අන්තිමට ඒක මම අන්තිමට කතා කරනවා. I've always felt that social media is a pretentious bubble. Trividya. How would it look like the corporate world if we disregard them completely, given that even university social media are considered important? Again, now, I'll take my example. I will not depend. Okay, firstly, if they are choosing you by looking at your LinkedIn profile, then you have a problem. Because those fellows are choosing you looking at your LinkedIn profile. Then you have a problem because that company might not see you or find out. So if that is important, have a profile. It's okay to have a LinkedIn profile. But like your question, it's a bubble. There are other ways to get to be seen and heard. One is through contacts, but how do you create that contact? So that's a good question. So sometimes LinkedIn might get the door open to you because a lot of people are relying on LinkedIn now. So it's okay if you think, okay, man, if the bloody HR department use LinkedIn, at least I will get a foot into the door. But you're right. Don't depend on just because you put your profile on LinkedIn. Don't think you got yourself a job and a future. That's right? That sense, that's a bubble. You know, but if it means it'll open the door for me, use it. It's okay. But try to think of something else that you can build once you get that interview. What am I going to talk about? What am I going to present myself as? Yeah. Next question.
So
I'm going through the questions.
We have a raised hand question, sir. Can we go to that?
Hi,
Yes,
Peter.
so
Yeah, you also go. I'll also go from the list also.
Hi, Peter. Thanks a lot for supporting IEEE continuously. The question is about most of the people, they consider branding as a way to recruitment or way to job. I think that's where we even got this question where universities recommending LinkedIn because LinkedIn being a recruitment platform. From your opinion, why do we exactly need a brand? And how do you exactly use your brand to support a cause or else to solve a problem or else to find something you're passionate about?
So I would say, yeah, good question. So I say, I don't use the word brand. Why are we using this word brand? Mama, if somebody calls me a brand, I'll be very offended. Mama, madam, I say, Mama, brand, Mama, manushik ne. Mama, band yak eden salakan. Mama, me shelf ke band yak. What are they watching a palchara? If you all tell me Peter is a brand, I'll be offended. Some people like it. In the interview, they say you're a personal brand. Yeah, I'm a brand. Okay. Don't manita again. Samma vacha. I'm saying I'll be offended, Dhammika. I'm saying treat me as a human being. I mean, if you are Dhammika, mage mukakari vatina kaman daknona eka venamata. ඒක දකින්නේ මම බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එකක් කියලා නමක් දාලා මගේ LinkedIn දාපින්න නෙමෙයි වා මම කතා කරනකොට හරි ඔයගොල්ලොත් එක්ක සම්බන්ධ වෙනකොට ඔයාගේ මගේ හැකියාවෙන් මගේ ක්‍රියාවෙන් you learn. I see, then you will talk about me to someone else. You will tell Dhammika කියයි I say Peter වා කවුරු හරි ඔයා දැන් ලොකු තැනකට ගිහිල්ලා කවුරු හරි අහනවා දැන් අපි Dhammika අපේ පොඩි අපි අලුත් university students ලා first year අපි මේ කවුරු හරි invite කරන කතා then you might say Peter the Almeida මිනිහා මොකක් හරි වැදගත් දෙයක් කිව්වා ඔයා ඒකට කතා කරන්න යාගේ ඔය අදහස් ටිකක් තිබ්බා. That's what. Now can I put a profile and say I am talking, I am මගේ profile එකේ අරවා මම I give talks, මම university කතා කරා, මම personal branding, I'm a strategist, I'm a marketeer. ඉදුවක් නේ. සමහර එහෙම සාර්ථක වෙච්ච අයත් ඉන්නවා. I think ඔයගොල්ලෝ තමයි තෝරන්න ඕනේ. You have to decide how you want to live your life. I can't tell you, no. But like I said, since they are all talking about LinkedIn, put up that LinkedIn profile, but you can't put Boru, no. What do you have, Dhammika? After university, you have very little experience, no. You know, but you have some capabilities. But you must be honest about it. And Vyaja Vendepa, Vyaja, you know, authentic, ne? How you, is this real? Some brands all bullshit, no?
Just to follow up on that.
Great. Even Coca-Cola, a great brand, but is it good? It's harmful, no? It's a great brand. It's very valuable. But it's killing people. It's causing diabetes and all that. So you can be a brand like that. Very popular, but you are of no use. You are just killing humanity.
Yeah.
It's also...
කලින් කියපු එකටම සපෝට් කරන්න පීට ඔය අන්තිමට ආවේ වැලියු සිස්ටම් එකක් හරි තමන්ගේ කියන්නේ තමන් මොනවා හරි කරලා තියෙන contribution එක. එන්නේ ඒ වැලියු සිස්ටම් එක කියන එක අපි කොහොමද එළියට ගන්නේ? How exactly you can use that to the betterment of solving a cause or solving a problem, even you passionately going beyond your job or something like that.
Yeah, so that is where your motivation and your purpose. If you have a purpose, then you want to put everything into making that, achieving that purpose, no? So then you will put that extra effort to make it. Now talking about value and brand, that become Vietnam. Look brand. Muka develati. Kelavelani. Brand. Pay. Look what the ala. Be. Obey me. Ugut. Vietnam. Name. Muka again. Kenala. Piat. Muka da rate. Tate balang. මොකක්ද බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් කරන්නේ? සින්දුවක් ගැව වාක්‍ය සන්තෝෂ්. ඒගොල්ලෝ දැන් ලැජ්ජ වෙනවා ඇති. සමහරවිට මම අහන්නයි තියෙන්නේ භාතියේ. අයිසේ තමුසලම් ලොකු සින්දුවකුත් ගහලා කොට දාලා අර GR කොට ආදාර මම දැන් යාත් කියනවා නේ මගේ අවුරුදු දෙකක් හරි ගියේ නෑ අත්දැකීමක් නෑ. ඉතින් I'm just saying I am not for any of these people සාජිත් හරි කවුරු හරි මට this බොරු show you know. දැන් gas වැඩි වෙලා මේවා වැඩි වෙලා මිනිස්සු මැරුණා මොකද්ද ඉතින් අපේ රටට සේවයක් වෙනවා. කොහොමද වියත්ම? සමිති කියලා බලන්න ඉඳන් බලන්න මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? මොකුත් නෑ පාර්ලිමේන්තුවේ කතා කරන්න ඉච්ච නෑ. අඩු ගානේ ටීචර්ස්ලා හරි බෑලා ඒගොල්ලන්ගේ මේක වෙන සටන් කරනවා. අරගොල්ලෝ කතා නම් කියනවා අරවා මෙව්වා ඉතින් මොකුත් නෑ හිස්නේ. රටක් ඉස්සරහට ගෙනියන්න කවුද ඉදිරිපත් වෙලා තියෙන්නේ? පොට්ටුව අරක මේක පින්තූරු අරවා මෙව්වා නැත්තම් අලියා නැත්තම් මොනාරි ඒකෙන් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් මොකක්ද මේකද අපි ඉස්සර සමාජය හදන්නේ මේක.
I'll ask one more question since I know a bit of a background. Being a CEO of a company.
Second question later. අපි අනිත් අයට chance එකක් දෙමුද?
Sure.
කවුද කෙනෙක් ලොකු පණිවිඩයක් කියලා තියෙනවා? අනුෂිකා. I have something to say, but not really today, but sometime it will be the first and last time to say nothing. Okay. Okay. Right. So that's about, something about some values and all of that. Good. What about, okay. Because you want to choose moderators like on the bed. Okay, somebody asked a question, is it wrong to make a brand? You see, it's not about right or wrong. It's understanding what you mean by making a brand. I think it is not about making a brand. It's about making you valuable to somebody. So if you want to call that a brand, call it a brand. But I'm saying that is, don't think of yourself as a brand. There's nothing wrong. But does that brand, you, mean something to somebody? Does it make you a better person? හොඳ මිනිහෙක් වුණා. වාට රටට, ඔයාගේ ප්‍රජාවට, සමාජයට සේවයක් වුණාද? Then you can call yourself a brand if you want to. Just that I don't use it. I'm not obsessed about making a brand out of myself. මම ඒක වචනේ පාවිච්චි කරන්නේ නැහැ. ඉතින් වා ඒක හොඳ විදිහට පාවිච්චි කරනවාගේ වචනේ. වෙන විදිහට අර්ථකථනය කරලා නෑ මම කියන්නේ පීටර් බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් කියලා මම මීන් කරන්නේ මගේ තියෙනවා යම්කිසි වටිනාකමක් මගේ ජීවිතය ගැන මට වටිනාකම් තියෙනවා මම සේවයක් කරන්න පුළුවන් මට හැකියාවන් තියෙනවා ඒක තමයි මගේ බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් එක කියලා ඔයා ඒ වචනේ පාවිච්චි කරනවා නම් කමක් නැහැ හැබැයි මම කියන්නේ අර ගොල් විදියට බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් කියලා අපි මවනවා දෙයක් හැබැයි ඇක්චුලි පීස් අන්තිකසේ අපේ ප්‍රයෝජනයක් නැහැ අපි වටිනාකමක් දැන් කවුරුත් දැනෙන්නේ අපිම හිතා ගන්නවා අපි ලොකු වටිනා මිනිස්සු කියලා කවුද කියන්නේ අනිත් අය දකිනවා නම් හොඳයි ඔයා ඒකට බ්‍රෑන්ඩ් කියන නම පාවිච්චි කරන වචනේ පාවිච්චි කරන්න ඒක ප්‍රශ්නයක් නෑ
So there's another question. The question is, he's asking that you told that you failed A-levels, and he's asking after how did you set up your mind to create your own company, sir?
Okay, no, my A-levels had nothing to do with my future. See, I never thought I failed my A-levels. Mama, because you see, okay, there's another story why I stopped doing my A-levels. I was selected by Lever Brothers. They did an interview with every school was supposed to nominate 3 people. So I fought with my brother director because I was head prefect and I had led a strike ekut man iskole kara. ඉතින් මිනිහා මගේ නම ඉදිරිපත් කරේ නෑ ලිබර් බ්‍රදර්ස් එකට. මම ගිහලා කිව්වා brother මගේ නමක් දාන්න. මම head prefect නේ. කොහොම හරි මිනිහා අකමැත්තෙන් මගේ නමක් දුන්නා. Every school 3 people. So Lever Brothers එතකොට මේ production supervisor කියලා. Interview. සෑහෙන ගාණක් තියෙන්නේ නැතිනේ ඉස්කෝල ගොඩක් තියෙනවා ලංකාවේ. ඉතින් කොහොම හරි finally I came to the last final interview. සුන්දා. ඒක මාව තේරුවා. So I am now thinking I am a production supervisor at Lever Brothers. පඩිය පටන් ගන්න පඩිය 1977 පඩිය 865යි. උගාන. එතකොට මම නැවතුවා A level study කරලා. දැන් මට රස්සාවකුත් තියෙනවා. එතකොට මම මොනවද study කරේ? inorganic chemistry අයි organic chemistry. අයි සමන් එහෙම හදන්නේ organic chemistry ඕනේ. කවුද chemistry කරලා තියෙන්නේ මේ කණ්ඩායම? ඉතින් අපේ පොතක් තිබ්බා ෆීනා කියලා FINA එයාගේ ටෙක්ස්ට් බුක් එක තමයි පාවිච්චි කරේ ෆීනාස් organic chemistry මම organic chemistry පාඩම් කරනවා දැන් අයි සබන් හදන්න ඕනේ I think organic එක ඔක්කොම නැවතුවා මම so that's another reason I stopped but more than that I was not good at maths I can't maths හරියට අපි ඉගෙනන්නේ so දිරවන්නේ මට අනිත් ඒක අර ටක් ගාලා හදාගෙන යන්න ඕනේ මම අර හොයනවා අයි මේක කරන්නේ අයි අර මගේ අර කුතුහලයි ඉතින් ඒකත් එක්ක A level maths කරන්න බෑ. ඒක ටක් ගාලා වැටෙන්න ඕනේ groove එකට. You know that, right? So I stopped. Not that I studied and went and failed and failed. So I just went for the paper. Half an hour I left the paper hall. So I didn't didn't continue. So I never ඒකින් මම හිතුවේ නෑ මේක තමයි මගේ future එක. ඒක අය අතරතුරදී මම එක දේවල් හොයනවා. මට career එකක් තිබ්බේ නෑ. IT ගැනම හිතලවත් නැහැ. බැංක් ක්ලාක්, ලිපිකරු. බැංක් එකට ගියේ වෘත්තීය සමිතිය වැඩ කරන්න. මොකද එතකොට මම වාමාංශික ව්‍යාපාරයේ බෑලා වැඩ අවුරුදු 19 දී. වෘත්තීය සමිති නායකයා. නමුත් බැංකුව ගැනම ඉගෙන ගත්තා. බැංක් ක්ලාක් වුණාට මම අනිත් අයට වැඩි හොඳට කරන්න ඕනේ වැඩේ. කුතුහලයි. මම අවුරුදු ජොයින් වෙලා අවුරුදු දෙකක් ගියාට පස්සේ මගේ බොස්ගේ බොස් එයාට සෙන්ට්‍රල් බැංක් IMF එකේ ලොක්ක එන්න කිව්වම අපේ බැංකුවේ මොකද්ද අපි දෙන රිපෝට්ස් වල ප්‍රශ්නයක් තිබ්බා. මෙයා ගෙනිච්චේ මාව. මට අවුරුදු 20යි 21යි අවුරුදු 2යි බැංකුවේ. මොකද මගේ සබ්ජෙක්ට් එක ගැනම ඉගෙන ගන්නවා. එතකොට අර මගේ බොස්ගේ බොස් Peter we have to go and meet the IMF Walter Shield මොකද යාගේ නම? එයා අපේ බැංකුවේ මහා බැංකුවේ අධිපතිට වැඩි ලොකු තත්ත්වයක්. එයා ඊට වැඩි උඩ තත්ත්වෙ ඉන්නේ. මම පොඩි එකෙක් මම ගියා මේ ෆයිල් එක උස්සගෙන මම දන්නවා මේ ප්‍රශ්නේ මිනිහා කතා කරනවා මම උත්තර දෙන්නේ. ඉතින් ඊට පස්සේ බැංකුවෙන් ආස්ට්‍රේලියා මගේ යාළුවා පටන් ගත්තා East West Information so he started. Now then I nothing about computers. What do I know about computers? But I went and learned marketing business. So I was interested. So හිමයි අපි කුසලතා නිපුණතා එකතු කරගන්න. හිමයි ටෙක්නොලොජි දන්නේ නැහැ නේද? මම මේ SLT එකේ network engineer එක්ක මම කතා කරනවා. මම දන්නේ නැහැ configure කරන්න router එක. But I can understand the technology to talk to him and explain why the technology will work for you. ඒ දැනුම තිබ්බා. A level physics වලින් ඉගෙන ගන්නනේ යම. ඒක ඔළුවේ තියෙනවා. So එතකොට physics science ගැන දැනුමක් තියෙනවා. ඒක වර්ධනය කරන්න පුළුවන්. ඒකට මම GPA එකක් ගන්න ඕනේ නෑනේ 3.9 GPA. Or whatever the number is. පැහැදිලිද?
So Dhammikai, I think you had another question, so I think you can ask it from Mr. Peter.
තව ප්‍රශ්න තියෙනවා මේකේ. Palana. So today I also today sir, I have an idea to go abroad. It's hard to be successful in here, but I want to be here. What is your idea? So why do you want to go abroad? Start there. Why? And I can understand that you're frustrated to be here. But I won't say you must go abroad. There are opportunities. There are opportunities depending on what your skills are, what your interest is, what do you want to do, what are you most interested in? You know, today, ඒක හැමදාම වෙන්න ඕනේ නැහැ. දැන් මම කිව්වද මම හිතුවද නෑ මම කවදා හරි මේ මිනිසුන්ට ලෙක්චර්ස් දෙන්න ඕනේ කියලා මේ නෑ. ඒක අහම්බෙන් වෙච්ච දෙයක්. මම හිතුවද මම IT එක්ස්පර්ට් කෙනෙක් වෙන්න යනවා මම IT ඉගෙන ගන්න ඕනේ කියලා. මොකක්වත් IT දන්නේ ඉගෙන ගත්තේ නෑ. but අර යම් කිසි දෙයක් තේරුම් ගන්න හැකියාව තියෙනවා. So අනවසි මම මොනවා කරත් I'm interested. අන්න ඒක මතක තියාගන්න. හැම එක්කෙනා ඔය මොන දෙයක් කරත් පොඩ්ඩක් උනන්දු වෙන්න ඒක ගැන. එච්චරමයි කරන්න තියෙන්නේ දැන්. එතකොට එක එක ගමන් යන්න පුළුවන් ඔයගලන්ට. And my career I never went in one direction in banking, IT, ඒක අතරලා video production, ඒක අතරලා ආයිමත් IT. දැන් මේ ආයිමත් film company එකක් මට එන්න කියලා තියෙනවා. I think you can go ඒ ගමනක් යන්න පුළුවන් ඒ career එක වෙන තැන් වලට යන්න පුළුවන්. So, yeah, I mean, sure, go abroad, but be sure. Why? Why am I going? නැත්නම් නිකන් chance එකක් අරන් යන්න ඒක කමක් නැහැ. මෙතන කිසි වැඩක් නැහැ. ඉතින් ඉන්ටර්වියු කරන මිනිහත් මිනිස්සුත් පිස්සු අක්සියෝ ඉන්නේ මේකේ මම පිටරට ගිහිල්ලා මොන හරි දෙයක් කරන්න. Take a chance. You are young, no? ගෙදර එන්න මගේ ළමයින්ට මම යුනිවර්සිටි ගියාම මම කිව්වා යන්න. try කරන්න. බැරි වුණොත් ගෙදර එන්න. ඒ වගේ confidence එක දෙන්න ඕනේ parents ලා. So what? You 3 years you went, you tried, you didn't make it, you come back. You can always come home. ඒක ළමයින්ට කී අපේ අම්මලා තාත්තලා කියන්නේ පුතා දුව ගෙදර එන්න පුළුවන්. සාර්ථකුනේ try කරා කමක් නැහැ. ගියක් තියෙන. අපි ගෙදර එන්න. ඊට පස්සේ බලමු. තව දෙයක් කරමු. Something about passion. Let's talk about passion. There's a lot of problems about this passion. I haven't found out my passion or interest for a career. Great question. Don't worry about your passion. I see, I can't, at 20 years, I had a passion for one thing. I had a passion for social work. Samaja, I used to come, injustice, asadharana, asamanyatava, surakama. ඒවා ගැන තමයි මට උනන්දුව තිබ්බේ. ඒකයි මම බැංකුවට ගියේ බැංකු යූනියන් එකේ වැඩ කරන්න කම්කරුව වෙනුවෙන් මොකක් හරි කරන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. But I was also doing a job. දැන් මගේ හොඳ යාළුවෙක් මිනිහත් join වුණා බැංක්. මිනිහා තමයි මගේ CV එක අල්ලපු බැංකුවට දුන්නේ. යා මේ හොංකොං බැංක් මම ස්ටේට් බැංක් ඔෆ් ඉන්දියා. මගේ CV එක දුන්නේ බැංකුවට මේ මිනිහා. මිනිහා වස් කරා රස්සාව. අවුරුදු 5ක් විතර පස්සේ. ඇයි? එයා වෘත්තීය සමිති වැඩ විතරක් කරනවා බැංකුවේ වැඩ මුකුත් කරන්නේ. ඒතර මම වෘත්තීය සමිති නායකයෙක් එයා අස්කරපෙක කලින් කතා කරන්න මං ගියා I went to the boss top man Stambaya Sri Lankan. He told me, Peter, he's a superb worker, better than most of my workers, but he doesn't come to work killer. He just showed his record. He's not coming, he's going to the union office. We couldn't do anything. But I was not that. My passion was that, but I learned about banking. I could have become a successful banker. Then when I went to IT, my passion became IT. In other words, what I'm saying is, don't look for what your passion is. Put passion into anything you do. ඕනෑම දෙයක් කරනවා නම් ඒක උනන්දුවෙන් passionately කරන්න. Don't be sitting at home අනේ මට passion එකක් තාම ඇවිල්ලා නැහැ. ඒක ඉන්නේ නැහැ එහෙම. I had no passion for IT. No passion. But once I went there, I wanted to learn about it. Then I put unanduwa. එතකොට passion එකක් ඇති වෙන්නේ. ඇති වුණ නැත්නම් වෙන එකක් කරමු. So don't look for your passion. Don't worry. Don't worry. Whatever you do, see whether you can bring passion into what you are doing, not other way. I'm waiting for the passion. No. You understand? Isuka. As an IT undergraduate hoping to step towards the IT field in future, can you give motivation advice? Well, not advice. I'm saying IT is a broad area, right? Broad area. So try to see what is that section in IT that interests you. First, you don't have to do that for the rest of your life. Start somewhere. I like coding. I like networking. I like data. I like data science. I like analytics. I like visualization. I like web development. I like artificial intelligence. Put it area that I want to really, or okay, I want to know a little more about all of these areas. Start there. Start small. Start small. Find something that you can find interest in, that you can go a little deeper. Then you try to find a job that will give you some experience in that area. Some people, security, information. Some people come and say, I love information security. I like that, cyber security. But I want to do idea. Then you start studying, then you get a little more excited. Or you might say, that's not for me. I'll try coding in different languages. Machine coding, that kind of coding. Semiconductor coding. So you start looking. Don't, but you have to motivate yourself. I can't motivate you. Motivate. You can do that, no? But start looking for some area and then see, make a product set to no matter. I'll do a little more work. It's a great, interesting field, but it's a wide field. So just keep your mind open. So in a world where everyone is running after branding, not everyone, that's not true. How can we find opportunities for values? Why? Is there really opportunities for value? Of course, like I explained, there's opportunity. That is what people see, even in a brand. Don't think about this. Branding and hitana. There's a thing called brand value. You see, even a brand has value. Now, some people, for example, good question. Now, there are some brands that are well known. Now, if they find out that this brand is using, Apple. Some people might not use Apple because they're using very cheap labor in China. Or they might not buy Nike because they're saying they're using very young children in Pakistan to stitch ekale. Then machines selling okkama karanne. Podi lamai මොකද මේ අත දාන්න ඕනේ ඇතුළට නැත්නම් අර බෝල ස්ටිච් කරන්න එක කාලයක් තිබ්බා. So people stopped buying Nike. So you have to have a value. Now people are becoming more conscious of these things. If they find that some product is made මේ වහල් තත්ත්වයේ මිනිස්සු තියාගෙන like slaves, they won't buy from them. In Europe and all, they are becoming more conscious. So even a brand has values. Values නිසාමයි brand එක වැදගත්. You see? So even if you're talking about brand, you're actually talking about values. But you can talk about values without talking about yourself as a brand. ඒක ගැන කතා කරන brand කියන වචනේ දාගන්න ඕනේ නෑ. board එකක් දාන්න ඕනේ නෑ. I am this and this and this කියලා දාන්න ඕනේ. But values are important. Values are the most important. Time කොමද? දැන් ඕගොල්ලන්ගේ කාලෙත් යනවා දැන්. 9යි 6යි අපි ප්‍රශ්න පුළුවන් තරම් උත්තර දෙමු අපි. What else is there? We spoke about work. Okay. Thank you, Anushika Karavita, for those very nice sentiments that you have expressed. Thank you. I hope you find something useful in these sessions and you make some value out of your life. So stay safe too. Thank you. Thank you for those comments. Yeah, so we asked that questions. Some people think GPA matters. Some think out of the box. Yes, I think it's a pretty chance. There are some companies that are not looking at your qualities. They're only looking at your paper qualifications. So you have that also. So what do you do? Okay, how do you choose a field of interest? I think we answered that question. Why our country have less entrepreneurs? Is it trying to brand or failure, reluctant mindset? Good question. So I think I answered that. Why do we have less entrepreneurs? Because you see, what is an entrepreneur? Entrepreneur means you must be able to see an opportunity when nobody else is seeing an opportunity. And now, entrepreneurs. Opportunity. Your opportunity. That makes an entrepreneur. He either is fixing a problem that nobody else has fixed, or he can fix it cheaper, better, easier, or he's creating a new experience. So remember this, what I learned in marketing under Dr. Udit Aliyanage. He unfortunately died at a very young, middle age. He was not old. So he taught us very important. People buy only two things. People buy only two things. Everything in the world, you can put it to two things. One, solutions to problems. Two, good feelings. Now, if you buy a good car, a very fancy Mercedes, whatever, Lamborghini, whatever, you're not buying that for solve a problem, no. Transport, you can go in a Toyota or in a scooter, whatever. So you're buying for comfort, okay, good feelings. That's not a solution. But if you buy a ballpoint pen to write your solution to your problem, right? I have to buy a pen. But you buy a Mont Blanc, perfume. Perfume doesn't solve a problem, no. ඇඩ්සල කියනවා මේ perfume එක දාගෙන යන කෙල්ල ඔක්කොම ටක් ගාලා ඔයා වටේට වෙනවා බට් යට කෙල්ල දාගන්න පුළුවන් ඒ වගේ. ඉතින් madness, no, but it gives you a good feeling. So entrepreneurs are people who can either see an opportunity to solve a problem or to create a new experience. Uber, all that experience, no, creating a new experience. So entrepreneur has to. Why are we not producing entrepreneurs in Sri Lanka? Because our education system. ඒක උගන්වන්නේ නැහැ curiosity, problem solving, අසමර්ථ වුණාට කමක් නැහැ. අපි අලුත් දෙයක් කතා කරමු අද ඉස්කෝලේ. අම්මලා පොඩි කාලේ ඉඳන් ප්‍රශ්න අහන ළමයි. පඬිතයා වෙන්න එපා. පඬිතයා. I say මං කියන දේ කරමු. So how can you become an entrepreneur? You are not allowed to decide for yourself. පොඩි කාලේ shirt එකක් අම්මලා නේතු අද මේක කන්නේ. නෑ මට නෑ මේක කන්නේ. පොඩි කාලේ ඔක්කොම තීරණ ගන්න parents. So you can't even think for yourself. So if you can't think for yourself, how can you be an entrepreneur? So from small days, you are you know, marks. 96 hammunat subject eකට parents will ask no ituru hatarata mokada unne. So how? So you can never be successful. You have to say, I say happy. I got 96 and still my parents are unhappy. So how can you be an entrepreneur? You are down, batten on. Age mokakwa celebrate karanne naha ne ape parents. Age හැකියාව. I said I'm the cricket ගියව ඇති මේක කරන නාට්‍ය කර ඉන්නවා තමසේ. A level fail වෙනවා sure එක. ඉතින් නාට්‍ය කොච්චර දේවල් ඉගෙනගන්න. We want creativity, no? We are looking for people with creativity. We hire people. නාට්‍ය කරලා තියෙනවා නැටුවෙන් රංගනය කරලා තියෙනවා. So how can you create entrepreneurs when you can't even think freely in this country and in our education system? You are not allowed to solve problems. You are not allowed to fail. An entrepreneur has to fail. So that is why we are not able to produce entrepreneurs.
So I think since the time is limiting to up, shall we go to the one last question, sir?
Sure. අපට මගේ මේක screen එක ගියා. පේනවද මාව?
Okay, පේනවා. So
okay, you all choose the last question. Now somebody asked about motivation. I think I answered that question about motivation, that what motivated. Okay, you choose the last question.
Yes, sir. So the last question is, without doing any branding, how did you get selected to act in the Copio teledrama?
Well, I suppose they saw my capabilities. No, I had done a few teledramas before. Iramadhyama, the film, then Gire, long ago, your parents might have seen. So they saw me, no? They saw me, and then you all know that story now. They gave me the script, and I said, sorry, I have no time because I had started this company and I couldn't do that. I thought it was a beautiful script, something different. Then I said, I can't do it. Then they started shooting and they came and showed me some scenes. I said, okay, Lakmal, it's okay. Maybe some other day you can. Another day, next time. 3 years later, show it up in. 9, 10, 11 episode. Then I started watching it on YouTube. I thought, superb. Then I called, Lakmal call karama, direct. Peter, me kata karanna one. I said, api hamdemu. So we went, met for a cup of tea, and then I said, Lakmal, macha, kade niyamata karala thina kawuda mage charithe kare. Miniya hina වෙලා කිව්වා ඒක යාවේ කතා කරන්නේ. He said, what? 3 years you waited for me? Yes, because we wanted you for that character, because විපක්ෂ නායකයා we didn't ඉතින් විපක්ෂ නායකයා බලුකු බඩක් එක්ක සුදු ඇඳගෙන අර නාය politician like කිට් එක ඇඳගෙන අර ඒක නෙමෙයි ඒගොල්ලන්ට ඕන උනේ. So they saw something, you know, in me, and then of course then I couldn't say no. When I started shooting, it was episode number 48, believe it or not. Episode number 48 යනවා. එතකොට මම කිව්වා යකෝ දැන් මම මැරුණා නම් දැන් මොකද්ද වෙන්නේ? ඉවර කරගන්න බැරි වෙනවා ඔයගලන්ට. Anyway, I didn't die, so yeah, so that's how they found me, not because I branded myself, because anyway, last point I want to make. Antimata mata kiyanne thiyenne mekai. What is all this for? Your university education, your branding, all that. You know, if you have 30 seconds left in your life, what will you think of? 30 seconds. You know you're going. You're only 30 seconds left. What will you think of? Your branding. Oh, it was a big brand. Are you thinking of all the houses you built, the cars you bought, the wealth, the property? But supposing you feel, I addressed one of the many problems that we face in this country, then your life is valuable. And look at the problems we have today. Now we are putting 4 million city bags into the ocean a day. We are the 5th biggest polluter in the world. Eka prashna. Food, poverty, lama dushan. Now I talk about the kidney disease problem. Now kidney disease, we are having done Utturu Madhya Palate. People are dying. We needed dialysis machines to treat people with kidney problem. Now diabetes. So one time, 5 or 6 or 7 years ago, our country needed 1,000 dialysis machines. We had only 180. So to buy 1,000 dialysis machines, you need 2 billion rupees. Without spending that, we spent 4 billion in a cricket stadium in Surya. Is that okay? And can you say, "Mata vadak nahi, mage pawle kidney problem nahi. Why should I worry?" How many problems are there? Are you going to be indifferent to these problems? Or can you say in the 30 seconds, I was of help to somebody? That is your brand. I was of help to humanity. Manushyattwe. Mata podi dayakatwayak denna puluwan wuna. Mama me kataවක් පවත්තලා 200ක් අහගෙන හිටියත් මට කියන්න පුළුවන් මම මගේ දැනුම බෙදාගන්න. අඩු තරමින් මට ඒක ගැනවත් පොඩ්ඩක් සතුටු වෙන්න පුළුවන් මම enable අරවා මේවා ගැන නෙමෙයි මම හිතන්නේ. All right, I was able to share something. I was able to contribute to one of the problems. Then only you can say, you know, that 30 seconds you can say, I did something. I was not busy building a brand. I was busy trying to see whether I can be of help to someone. Then only you can say, before you close your eyes, you can say, you know, my life was well lived and my life was worth it. So with that, I ask all of you to think of some of the problems that we're facing in this country. Pollution, environment, anything, health, inequality, and see whether you can do something about it in your lifetime. Start today. Don't wait till later. And I wish you all the very best. I hope you get good results. I hope you get good GPA. But more than anything, I hope you all become better human beings than the people we have who are running this country and others. Then we can create a better, kinder society and a planet. Thank you very much. Good luck. All the very best to all of you.
Okay. Thank you so much, sir. And that was a very wonderful speech. It was really valuable. I personally learn a lot. I know everyone enjoy a lot everyone was asking questions, clarifying their doubts. So everyone enjoyed a lot. So we are really proud to have you today. And today was a memorable day to all of us. So to make today more memorable, I would like to invite you all to join us for a photograph. So please turn on your cameras and join us.
I am on camera, right?
Yes.
Smile.
So I think let's give some time to them to ready. Okay, let me count. And after the photograph is taken, our technical team will. Yeah.
And Niranjana will take some time, I think.
Yeah, okay. How about now? Hasira is all ready? Okay, I think you are ready. So I'm start to count. And after the photograph is taken, our technical team will confirm. So 3, 2, 1 says cheese. Hasira, are we done?
Yes, Niranjana.
Yeah, okay. Thank you all. Thank you all for joining us. And today was really memorable day, and we are really proud to have you, sir, to show our appreciation for the support and dedication you've shown us to make today's session a success. We would like to issue a virtual token of appreciation. Sir, please accept this.
How do I do that? Just I have to say accept it, yes.
Yes.
A token of appreciation for Peter D. Almeida for being a guest speaker at IEEE Hobnobbers, Trek Along IEEE. I do accept. Thank you very much. That's a lovely, lovely token. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. Thank you all. And
yes, so after the discussion, I think another most awaited moment. So we can continue with the Kahoot quiz. So we have 2 Kahoot sessions today. So from those 2, we are selecting a winner, and the winner will receive a Swag T-shirt, which is the official IEEE Day T-shirt. So in order to continue with the Kahoot session, I post you in the chat the game pin. So I think only 100 participants can join with us. So make yourselves quickly in to the session. So now I'll post it in the chat.
So now should I leave now?
So you can
You want me to stay
with us if possible. Sir.
I can.
Okay, sir.
I can.
So please use your original name because we can find out the winners very easily. So please use your original name. So here's the game pin. Use the website www.kahoot.it, or you can use the Kahoot app and enter this game pin so you can get yourselves in. So we'll wait some time. So I think the 100 mark is filled. So others, no, we can continue. Within another 1 minute, we will start session. So soon, make yourselves in. So Bahanmali, are you there? Can we start with the quiz?
Yes, sir. Am I audible?
Yeah, you're audible. So I'll start the quiz. So you can continue on.
Okay.
And here we go.
Yeah. Wishing you all a very good evening, first of all. So let's start with the quiz today. So we have 15 questions. Each question have a 20-second time to answer. So first question, Achini is trying to build a personal brand in order to base her brand on her self-concept. She should first answer is identify aspects for her self-concept that will help her brand. Second, tone down her social media presence. Third, communicate aspects of her self-concept. Okay, thank you.
Here's the leaderboard. So we have 56 participants with the correct answer. So now let's look at the leaderboard.
Okay.
Yes, so Yasoda, she's in the leaderboard, and following him, Tushi, Amana, Tarindu, and Zulan Papasara. So keep up the momentum, and let's go with the next question.
Okay. The second question is, what is personal branding? A way to make friends, the process by which market ourselves to others, a new social media website, none of the above.
And yes, so we have 95 participants with the correct answer. Yeah, I think it's going cool.
This is going great.
Let's see the leaderboard. And Yasoda has lost her streak, and Tusi has climbed up. Yeah, we'll go on with the next question.
Of course. Third question, how can social media have a negative impact on personal brand? Not posting frequently, minimal number of followers or friends, difficulty balancing what is professional consent versus personal content, an individual doesn't use social media. You have 1 second. Okay.
Yeah, we have 90 correct answers. I think, yeah, it's going hot. So one thing to add, Pasan Mali, so if you are logging with your browser, you can see the question as soon as before the moderator spell it. So I think you can continue with yourself too. So Pasan Mali, we'll go to the next question.
Okay.
And he's the leaderboard. And yeah, Tarindu has taken the lead, and following him, Mashen, Pasan of University of California, Papasara, and Vinoli. Yeah, and keep up the momentum, guys. And Jananga is the highest climber, up to 33 places. And Jananga, make to the leaderboard soon. And we'll go to the next question.
The fourth question, what is not a benefit of a STEM education? First, boosts curiosity, encourage adaptations, third, build resilience. Resilience means improve in cognitive skills.
And yeah,
So
we have 33 correct answers. And yeah, we'll see the leaderboard. And yeah, Tarindu is keeping the streak.
In the momentum. Yeah.
Yeah, of course. So we'll go on with the next question.
Next question, sixth question. What is the point that should be included in a CV? I'm sorry. What is the most important factor that should be considered by undergraduate while planning a research project? First, ethics consideration. Second, objectives and findings. Project title, project timeline. It seems to be having 119 answers. So 85 correct.
Yeah, we look at with the leaderboard. And yeah, Tarindu is still with the highest points, following Tarana, Ravin, Ravin, and Kalindu. Yeah, we'll go on with the next question.
Next question, sixth question. What is the point that should not be included in a curriculum vitae CV of an undergraduate? Grants, publications, name, and finally age. Seems to be having lots of answers very quickly. 6 more seconds left. 4, 3, 2, 1. Seems to be having a quite.
Yeah, and Pasan, let me add something. Actually, we are not including the age because we are including the date of birth. So normally we are not including our age. So that's the point. That's why many more participants are with the answer grant. So I think that's the reason that we choose the answer as age. So the next question. And yeah, Tarindu is still having this week.
Seems to be having Tarindu.
Yeah.
Next. Congratulations, Tarindu. When was the program for international students assessment, TISA, established? First, 1997, second, 1984, 1999, and 1979. We have 10 seconds left. Seems like again having a quick replies for our questions. An average amount of answers, yeah. So 1999. That's
1990 answer. I think this is considered as the world's largest education system, one of the world's largest education institute. So I think most of us haven't heard it. I think it will be a plus point to you. And he's the leaderboard. And yeah, Tarindu has lost his streak. So Ravini has taken the leaderboard. Jananga has climbed up to the second place. And Tisa has the highest answer streak of 3. Congratulations and make yourself to the leaderboard. And yeah, we'll go on with the next question.
So next question, 8th question. Why self-promotion is important? It can help you make important connections to your further career. It's not, it makes you sound arrogant because you know yourself better than anyone else. None of the above. You have 6 seconds. Again, very quick replies for our questions. That's good. So 57.
Yeah, most of them have made it.
It can help you make important connections.
And yeah, Jananga has taken the leaderboard, overcoming Ravini and Tarindu, Pasan of University of Kalania, Vinoli, Trividya. He is having the leaderboard for a moment. And let's go on with the next.
This is getting intense.
Yeah, of course.
Next question. Your self-impression is, first, how people perceive you, not important. Third, how do you view yourself? Fourth, none of the above. You have 7 seconds. I can't have some answers too.
Yeah, great. Most of them have made it.
93 for the third answer.
I think it's getting more tougher and tougher.
Yeah. So true.
And yeah, 5 players have reached the answer streak of 3. Getting awesome.
Streak of 3.
Yeah,
congratulations.
The leaderboard. And Pasan has climbed up.
Congratulations.
Arindu, Srividya, Ruini. Yeah, keep it up. And we'll go on to the next question.
Next question. So 10th question out of 15. What are some ways to showcase your brand online? Create an online portfolio, upload your resume directly to your online portfolio, incorporate your social networks onto the online portfolio, all of the above. I think, I don't know, it's the fourth answer. Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah, the fourth answer,
So
majority has taken it. And let's look at the leaderboard.
So Dulanja has the fire streak.
And Ruini has taken the lead, overcoming Jananga. Ravini, Pasan, and Tarindu is still in the leaderboard. We'll see how it be the last 5 questions. The next question.
Feels like the same people are competing game. So the 12th question, the 11th question. What are the steps for creating an online brand? Align your offline brand to your online brand. Identify your top 3 characters, your function and impact. Only A and B, that means the first 2 answers. Last, list all your skills and interests. You have 2 seconds. Okay. Third answer.
Yeah, 33 has taken it correct. And we'll go on with the leaderboard.
Really, again, that's great. Congratulations.
Yeah, Sachini is with the answer streak of 3. And we can see some new names, Sayuri and Shakil. Yeah, keep up with the momentum.
This is what we want, everyone to participate and everyone to conquer this leaderboard.
And the next question.
The 12th question. How many credits are needed to complete a bachelor's degree in a university? 60 credits, 1 to 5 credits, 120 credits, 140 credits. We have 7 seconds. Seems like always in like 10 seconds or so, the answers are all coming. Yeah.
Yeah, majority. I think this would be an easy question for our undergraduate members. Now we'll go on with the leaderboard.
So Rubin is going down. Pasan, University of California.
And yeah, we have 5 players.
5 players. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's interesting.
It's getting really intense.
Yeah, of course. So the last 3 questions, here we go.
Last 3 questions. The 13th question. What is CGPA? A student should obtain to get first-class degree in Sri Lanka. Curriculum, grade, point average, about 3.5, about 3.7, about 3.0, about 4.0. Cumulative grade, point average.
Yeah, it's 3.7. It should be about 3.7, and it's basically identified as like that. So let's check on the leaderboard. Yeah,
Khalid is back in the game.
Yeah.
Khalid
has a 3 answer streak. Pasan is still leading.
Pasan, University of California.
Yeah, so we'll go on with the next question. So the next question, what is a resume? Formal document for academic qualifications?
The last 2 questions, I think. The 14th question is, what is a resume? Formal document for job experience, formal document for professional qualifications, formal document for sports qualifications.
Yeah, we have 69
seconds.
We have 69. So yeah, I think Pasan is having trouble with his network. So I'll continue with the Kahoot. So we have 69 members who got the correct answer. Now we'll see the leaderboard.
Okay.
And yeah, Pasan is still leading, still having the momentum. Ravin, Muthukuma, Ayoma, Kalindu. Yeah, Kalindu, great job. I think you have come up to the leaderboard. Darshanika is making a comeback with 3 in a row. Great. And you have the one last question, Darshanika. So please try to get on the leaderboard. So the last question of the session 1. The question is, you are guilty of plagiarism if you make use of the works of others to gather information, make use of words to others to support own arguments, misrepresenting others' work or ideas as your own, providing references and quoting exact phrase. 4 seconds remaining. And yeah, 48 answers, correct 48 answers. So that's the end of the Kahoot session 1. One session is remaining. So we'll see who is the winner of the first session and who will receive the Swag IEEE Day T-shirt from this session. So now we'll see the leaderboard.
I'm back, Aya. So sorry for the connection issue.
Yeah, it's okay.
Jananga. Congratulations, Pasan.
And yeah, congratulations, Pasan from University of California to taking up the leaderboard with 12 answers correct out of 15. And at second place, we have Ravini, 12 out of 15. Jananga at the third place, 10 out of 15. So congratulations all, and especially congratulations, Pasan, for winning the first Swag IEEE Day T-shirt. Yeah, congratulations, and stay tuned with us because another T-shirt is waiting for you. So Niranjana, please take on the session.
Yes, thank you, Hazira, thank you, Hazira and Pasan, for that lovely and very exciting Kahoot competition. And sorry, I was experiencing a small connection issue with my connection. So let's move on with the session again. So we have internet with a Kahoot, and now we have an internet entertainment item from Mark Seneviratne, who is a talented colleague of our university, Sri Lanka Technological Campus, and undergraduate. So let's move on with that entertainment item by Mark Seneviratne.
First things first, I'm to say all the words inside my head. I'm fired up and tired of the way that things have been. Oh, the way that things have been. Oh, second thing second, don't you tell me what you think that I could be. I'm the one at the sail, I'm the master of my sea. Oh, the master of my sea. Oh, I was broken from a young age, taking me sulking to the masses, writing my poems for the few that look at me, took at me, shook at me, feeling me, singing from heartache, from the pain, taking my message from the veins, taking my lesson from the brain, seeing the beauty through the pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you fill me up, believer, believer. Pain, oh let the bullets fly, oh let them rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer, believer. Last things last by the grace of the fire and the flames. You're the face of the future, the blood in my veins, oh, the blood in my veins, oh. But they never did, ever did, ebbing and flowing, inhibited, limited, till it broke open and rained down. It rained down like pain. You made me a believer, believer. Pain, you break me down, you rhythm rain. My life, my love, my drive, it came from pain. You made me a believer, believer.
Thank you so much. That was a wonderful entertainment item. Thank you, Mark Saniratna, for that wonderful event. So, Hasira, let's move on with the next Kahoot we have. I think
Yes.
all are ready for that.
Yes, so I'll post the next game ID. So Niranjana, I think you can join with me.
Yes, of course.
Yeah, so Pasan, congratulations for the previous winner. So please contact the number given below, and sorry for the mistake. And I have put the correct numbers. So please contact to receive your swag t-shirt. So guys, let's switch on with the second Kahoot session. So there I posted the link and the details.
So I invite all. We have 100 more participants here. And engage with the Kahoot, guys. Win the IEEE Day T-shirt free of charge. Okay, we have so many participants here.
And previously I forgot to switch on the sound, so I think it was quite boring. I don't know. So yeah, now
Okay,
we have the music, the chill music.
Yes, we've got, more than 44, 46, yes, 47, 48, 49. Yes, come on, guys. We have
125
participants. Yes. Still, you have the chance to win the IEEE Day T-shirt free of charge. Just try, yes. 7.
So Niranjana, this session will be on general knowledge areas. It will be related to sports, films, a bit of IEEE also. So I think this will be much more interesting.
Yes, of course. Stay tuned, guys. Stay tuned with us. Focus on the questions. You will be able to win the IEEE Day T-shirt free of charge. Yes,
we have 125 participants, but still only 90, 89.
89.
Yeah, still you have time.
Hazira, I think we still can't hear the sound of the Kahoot.
Oh yeah, wait, let me check. Now.
Now, yes, okay.
Yeah, okay. Thanks for your reminding.
Yes, we have Satuvini, Sivas, Ruby, Marius, Ithaka, Ayoma, Dilshani, Joy, Shafira, Kalindu, Ridmi, Nava, Dazun. Yes, we have Tushi, Tina, Pasindu, Tash, Izanka, Ithaka, Anjali Suru, Taraka, Pavasara. Yes, we've got 98 participants here. Come on, guys. Janindu here, Chamod. Yes, we've got Tisal, DM, Silver, Nuan.
Yeah, within another 1 minute, we will start the session.
Oh, now we've got 101 participants here.
So guys, another swag t-shirt is waiting for you. Try yourself. Another 15 questions, one swag t-shirt. Yeah, I think this is it. So Niranjana, shall we continue?
Yes, we'll get started with the Kahoot. Let's see who's the winner of the IEEE Day T-shirt from this Kahoot.
And here we go. 1, 2, 3.
Let's get started.
And yeah, the first question is, what sport were women allowed to play in Olympics for the first time? Table tennis, swimming, badminton, and tennis.
Come on, guys. We have 13 more seconds. Yeah, we've got 35 more answers here. Yeah, 81, 83, 85. Yes. Come on, guys. A general knowledge question. Yes, we got 96 answers.
Yeah, 27. So the answer is tennis. I think it was the first Olympic game which was declared for women to play. So we'll see the leaderboard. And yeah, 9303841 is playing the leaderboard.
Yes, Ravin, and we have
can
Ravin.
See a few familiar names with the previous session. Ravin.
Yes, Ravin. You also get the leaderboard?
Dulana, Silverlark, and
Right.
SPDA Anuraj. And yeah.
Yes, come on, guys.
And we'll go on with the next question. The second question is, who was the first cricketer to take a hat-trick in a World Cup ODI match? Adolf Hazen,
For the
Chetan
cricket
Sharma,
lovers.
Mutaya Muralidharan, Wayan Sang. So there will be the World T20 will be coming on in few days.
I think it's more easy question for all the cricket lovers here.
Yeah, of course.
Okay,
And yeah, the answer is
yes.
Chetan Sharma. Most of them have mentioned as Muktaya because all of us are Sri Lankans.
Yes. I think it's a little bit tricky answers here. Yeah, that's why.
Of course. So the first cricketer to take a World Cup hat-trick is Chetan Sharma. I think he's from India.
Yes.
And we'll go on with the leaderboard. And still 9303841 is leading the leaderboard with Ravin Muthukuma, Imesh, Thisalar and Dulana. And Imesh and Thisal has gained some points to get onto the leaderboard. Come on guys, keep it up. I think the leaderboard need a challenge from others. We'll go on with the next question. Who is the first teenager to beat the chess king Magnus Carlsen after 2011? And here are the answers. Please select the correct answer.
Yeah, we've got more answers now. 90, 92, 94, 95, 96. Yes.
And yeah, this is the kid and the first teenager to beat the chess king, Andrei 𝙎𝙬𝙀𝙀𝙀. I think it's a bit of long name.
Yes, it's hard to
27 participants had get it correct. And we'll see the leaderboard.
Oh, wow. Still, 9303841 is leading the board. And
yeah, we have Vagisha. We have the Vagisha as the highest climber, 27 places. So Vagisha,
yes,
please, you can make it to the leaderboard. And following the leader, we have Imesh, Ravin Muthukuma, Sayuri, and some familiar names from the previous quiz. Ravini, yeah. Sayuri, some familiar names. So guys, come on. They need a challenge and they need something more. Yeah, we'll go on with the next question. The fourth question. When did the Apple iPhone first become available in 2006, 2003, 2004, and 2005? I think many Apple lovers and many Apple users are here. So guys,
yeah, Apple lovers,
please try.
Question is yours. 92 answers here, 95, 96, 98, yeah, 99.
Yeah. It's a bit of tricky because the years are closer by. So the correct answer is 2004. It was the first year at where the Apple iPhone first became available for the commercial use. So we'll go on with the leaderboard. And still 9303841 is leading. Ravin Muthukuma has taken again, SPD Anuraj. And yeah, we have PM Evamadu as the highest climber.
Yeah.
Yeah, Niranjana, you can continue.
Yes, we'll continue with the next question.
Yeah, okay. Question number 5. The Hubble Space Telescope is named after which American astronomer? Edwin Hubble, Hugo P. Hubble, Florence Hubble, Mark Joseph Hubble. A bit tricky question.
And all the answers are named as Hubble. But we've got 92 answers, 95, 96, 7, yes.
Yeah, 40 correct answers, and the correct answer is Edwin Hubble, and these were few colleagues of them. And yeah, we'll go on with the next question. No, before that, we'll check on with the leaderboard. Yeah, and still,
wow. Still our friend is leading the board.
Rui has a streak of 3 correct answers in a row. So Rui, make it to the leaderboard. And we have Dulana, Ravin, SPD Anuraj, and Sayuri.
Sayuri here.
Yeah, I think the leaderboard is, the first place is still unchanged. I think we need more challenge. You need another big challenge.
Yes. Yeah, wow. Let's move on with the next question. Let's see how it is going.
Question number 6. The technologically advanced humanoid robot Asimo is made by which car company? Mitsubishi Motors, Ferrari, BMW Group, Honda. So he was a world famous robot for those recent years.
Asimo.
Guys, please check your knowledge.
Our robot lovers will know the correct answer.
Yeah, of course. And yeah, 35 correct answers.
35. Honda.
Yeah, we'll go on with the leaderboard. Getting interesting.
Yes.
Still the first place. I think he have already booked his t-shirt.
And
Yeah,
we have
Dulana.
Dilendra, SPD Anuraj, and Nuan here.
Yeah, and I think Dulana has a highest free chance of 3. Dulana make it to the first place. And yeah, we'll go on to the next question. The 7th question. Which one is the first search engine in internet? Google, WAIS, Archie, and Alta Vista. I think many internet users, I think all of us are connected virtually through internet.
Yeah, we've got 92 answers here, 94. Yes.
Yeah, and the correct answer is Archie. It was the first search engine that was in use. So
let's go.
You see the leaderboard?
Leaderboard.
Wow.
Wow. Still.
He's in a good game. I think he has already booked his t-shirt.
Yeah.
Dilendra.
By the way, Dilendra, Chadurya. We have a new member for the leaderboard.
Yeah, Chadurya, a new member. And Ashani from Movellassa. Yeah, we'll go on with the next question. 8th question. What was the event that won Sri Lanka its first Olympic medal? I think it's kind of an easy question. 200 meters, 400 meters hurdle, 200 meters hurdle, and 400 meters.
We know who won the first Olympic medal here.
One help, and it was Duncan White.
Yes.
That's the only clue that we can give you.
We've got 91 answers here.
Yeah.
93, yes, 94.
I think majority has given it as 200 meters. I think it was Susantika, but it was the second Olympic medal, and the first Olympic medal was taken by Duncan White, and it was also a silver medal, and it was from 400 meters hurdles.
Yes.
And so yeah, we'll go on with the board. Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's
for the 8th consecutive time. For the 8th consecutive time, 9303841 is in the highest streak, and 4 players have reached the answer streak of 4. Come on, guys.
Yes, we have Chadurya here, Anuraj, Ashani, Tisal. Yes, come on, guys.
Yeah, nice. And we'll go on with the next question. In the Matrix film, what's the pill color that Neo takes? Red, blue, yellow, and green. I think most of the maths lovers have watched this film.
Yes.
It's a common film with those maths lovers.
Yeah, we have 94 answers here.
Yeah. And yeah, a lesser amount, I think the pill color is red. I think all of us should watch the film Matrix. It's a very interesting story.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll check on with the leaderboard. Oh, finally.
Wow, finally, Chadurya.
Finally.
Chadurya. Wow, that's great.
And yeah, 9303841, and here's a challenger for you.
And we have a new member here, Vagisha.
Yeah, great comeback, Vagisha. Praveen Muthukuma and Dulana. And Vagisha, try for a t-shirt. And we have another member, the highest climber, Trividya. She's up for 25 places, I think. Trividya, take your chance to come up to the leaderboard.
Yes.
And yeah, we'll go on with the next question, Ranjana.
Yes, let's move on.
Where is Black Panther from? A very easy question. Nokia, T'Challa, Wakanda, T'Challa.
Very easy and very interesting question. I think we've got so many correct answers.
Of course.
Everyone will answer correct here. Oh, wow.
Oh, come on. There are a few mistakes too.
Yes,
The
I
reason
think.
is we are with the theme Wakanda, so that's why we selected this question. 74
Yes.
correct answers. Yeah, we'll see the
Yes,
leaderboard.
Wakanda forever. 74 answers we've got. Correct answers. Yes, Chadura is leading. Oh, Raveen.
Oh, Magisha, you have dismissed. Come on, Magisha, make it to the leaderboard.
And also we have Dilendra here.
Yeah, of
New
course.
member to the leaderboard.
CDP Anuraj, 9303841.
And
Bro,
also
dude,
we have.
what happened to you? Come
Yes.
on.
And also we have 4 players reached answers.
Yeah, Niranjana, yeah, true. And yeah, I think we can go on with the next question. How many hours will all crime be legal in the annual purge in the 2004 film The Purge, Anachi? 6 hours, 24 hours, 8 hours, 12 hours. This is also kind of an interesting film. If you guys haven't watched it, please watch it. It will be an interesting kind of a murdering film.
Yes, and we've got 28 answers here.
Yeah.
Yes.
And we have 26 correct answers, and the correct answer is 12 hours. It was for the whole night, I think, as I can remember. So let's take on the leaderboard.
Oh, yeah, Chadurya.
Chadurya is having a good game.
Yes, Ashani here, Dulana, Raveen, and also what happened to our 9?
Oh, come on, buddy. 9303841. And yeah, we have combo breaker. 3 players just dropped their answer streak of 3. Come on.
Yes, come on,
You have another 4 answers. Please take on with the answer streak again. And yeah, we'll go on with the next question. Who is the only person ever to receive an Oscar nomination for acting in a Star Wars movie? Samuel L. Jackson, Oscar Isaac, Liam Neeson, Alec Guinness. So Star Wars lovers, please try this.
I think most of the participants have watched Star Wars movie.
Yeah, of course.
Yes, we've got
22
correct
answers. Yeah,
Alec.
of course. And yeah, we'll go on with the leaderboard. Come on, dude. 9303841 making a comeback.
Yes. And we have Chadurya still on the leaderboard, leading the board. Ashani,
Ashani
from Uvelasa, Dulana, Ravi. Yes, come on, guys. And
Ashani is with the answer streak of 3. Ashani, make it to the first place. And yeah, here we go. The last 3 questions. Who is the current president of IEEE? Susan K. Cathy James, Susan K. Jones, Susan K. Cathy Land, Susan Mary Land. And here, guys.
Yes, it's also a little bit tricky answers here.
And yeah, the answer is Susan K. Cathy Land, and she is the current IEEE president. Yeah, and we'll go on with the leaderboard.
Yes, Chadurya is leading. Ashani here. And also we have Raveen, Dilendra, and 9303841.
So guys, here we go. When is the IEEE Day? 11th of October, 12th of October, 1st of October, and 5th of October. A tricky question.
A tricky question, yes. I think most of us, in the moment, most of us have known the correct answer.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, many of them.
Yes.
Many of them, yeah. Great.
It's 5th of October.
It's 5th of October. All the IEEEans celebrate the IEEE Day on 5th of October every year. So we'll go on with the leaderboard.
Yeah, still Chadurya in the first place.
And we have a newcomer, Michelle.
Michelle, yes.
Yeah, and Chatumini, the highest climber with 13 places. Come on, Chatumini. Get your t-shirt somehow. Okay.
And we have Ashani and Dilendra and our friend 9303841. And also Chadurya is leading.
Of course, So the final question, I think the decider, the final question. So here we go with the one last question.
Yes.
There are how many societies in IEEE? 41, 26, 39, and 29. Yeah, some quick answers. So as examples, we have IEEE Computer Society, Industrial Society. There are many more societies.
Yes, Industrial Application Society here. And we have, yes.
And the correct answer is 39. In IEEE, we have 39 societies. And yeah, here we go. And now we'll see who is the lucky winner of the Swag IEEE Day T-shirt. Dilendra?
Yes, we have Dilendra here. Ashani from Uvelasi got the second place, and let's see who is the first place of the Kahoot.
Yeah, it's Chadurya. Nice show, Chadurya.
Congratulations.
Runners up as Raveen and guy, the numbered guy. So Chadurya, nice show, and congratulations all the winners, and thank you guys for participating with the Kahoot session. So Niranjana, you can take on the session.
Yes, thank you so much, Hazra. And I think all of us have entertained with the session, and the Kahoot was really interesting. And thank you all who are participated with the quizzes and Kahoot, and who answered for the questions. It was really interesting and exciting event for us. So we have came to the end of the session. So I'll invite Himantha Karunanayake for giving the vote of thanks. Himantha, over to you.
Thank you, Niranjana. Good evening, everyone. I deem it a great honor and privilege to propose a vote of thanks in this memorable occasion. First of all, I would like to thank our resource person for this evening, Peter Almeida, former CEO of Millennium IT, for spending your precious with us despite your busy schedule. So, and also I thank you, Student Activity Committee Chairman, Mr. Dhammika Marasinga, to attend today's session. And I express my heartfelt thanks to Tashini Kamalka, IEEE Day Ambassador from University of Vellasa, and Heshan Jaisinga, IEEE Day Ambassador from Unitec, and Pasan Javardhana, IEEE Ambassador from University of Kalania, and Dilishan Vitana, IEEE Day Ambassador from Sri Lanka Technological Campus, and sincerely thank goes to go out to our own Timit Pereira, Chairman of IEEE Student Branch of Sri Lanka Technological Campus, for his immense guidance for this event. An event like this cannot happen overnight, so I am grateful to our organizing committee for your support and commitment for the all done behind the scenes, and a very successful event. So last but not least, I thank all attendees to present here in this evening. So it was wonderful to have you all join us in this special occasion. So thank you once again for your interest in this event. Stay safe, everyone. Good night.
Okay, thank you, Himantha. And as the moderator of the event, I want to thank you all who joined us today. And congratulations, all the winners. Please contact via WhatsApp. The number is in the chat box. Receive your t-shirts and stay safe, guys. Take care and stay safe, everyone. Let's meet with another exciting session like this. Stay safe, everyone.